Do you know Blake's poems about the lamb and the tiger?
I do know Blake superficially, but I'm afraid I won't escape a comprehensive tutorial.
God created both the lamb and the tiger. The lamb represents innocence, and the tiger represents savagery. Both parts are perfect and necessary. The tiger lives on blood and murder, kills the lamb. And that is also the artist's nature.
You read Blake like the devil reads the Bible. After all, the poor lamb didn't ask to die in order to become even the greatest art.
The lamb has been bestowed with the honor of living forever in art, and art is divine.
Let's dig a bit deeper into the symbolism of these symbolic animals. In Big Floppa, we find a very simple correlate to the tiger. They are both aggressive, big, and cats. The tiger has long been a symbol of energy, east and west. In Blake's poetry, he makes it clear that energy is despised by religion. Evil is the active, springing from energy. Thus, Floppa memes often revolve around the aggression or power of Floppa, as opposed to Bingus, the lamb. In Aleister Crowley's Book of Thoth, the card The Fool contains a tiger biting at the fool's leg. This is due to the fool's identification with a god of energy my regular viewers are well aware of, Dionysus, for he keeps a pet tiger. So here we find the angry, powerful part of the dichotomy. What then of the lamb? In Bingus memes, he is held and even manipulated by his owner. Much like his divine counterpart, Christ is given over to the world. Bingus is even given a divine, Christ-like portrayal in several memes. How is it, then, that both the lamb and the tiger are equal, even two parts of the same thing? As I explained in the Trollface video, symbols contain their own opposite. The Dionysus myth led directly to Christ, both being worshipped with wine and countless other threads. But here I want to focus on the unifying symbol of both, the fool. Like the Trollface contained innocence and violence, we see Christ and Dionysus, Bingus and Floppa, united in the Fool card, for he is unformed, potential energy. Crowley writes, "In the worship of Bacchus, there was a representative of the god, and he was chosen for his quality as a young and virile, but effeminate man. In the course of the centuries, the worship naturally became degraded. Other ideas joined themselves to the original form, and partly because of the orgiastic character of the ritual, the idea of the fool took definite shape. Hence, he came to be represented with a fool's cap, evidently phallic, and clad in motley, which again recalls the coat of many colors worn by Jesus and by Joseph. Pagan and Christian god, both covered in color, worshipped with wine, and contained in the fool. The drunken fool, and the fool on the hill. The unity of Floppa and Bingus is even more pronounced. No longer divided by biological order. Both are felines, steps away from Blake's poetic marriage of heaven and hell. Of this, Blake writes, "Without contraries, there is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. From these contraries spring what the religious call good and evil. What, then, of the unity of these things?" He says, "If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite. For man has closed himself up till he sees all things through narrow chinks of his cavern." This is a quote you've seen referenced, possibly by Aldous Huxley, and most definitely by the 60s band The Doors. So here we have it, a marriage of heaven and hell through memes. the unity of Floppa and Bingus. Remember, memes matter.